What's the deal? What's the deal? You already know who it is. It's your favorite Auntie Pooh. Y'all already know. You miss me? I mean, I miss y'all. You feel me? Like, I really do. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm back in good spirits. I'm back in a good, positive mindset. You understand? I'm back and I'm better. You know, death always take us out for a second, but you know, I always bounce back. You know, I always bounce back. Y'all know what it is. Hey, check this out. We got a brand new story coming. And shout out to my real subscribers because y'all picked up on that story and y'all was like, Auntie, we not gonna complain no more. Y'all was like, we know you did a complete story and left out a lot of details because we be rushing. Either I'm gonna give you just a flat line real story, or y'all gonna let me do it in parts and give y'all the details the way I get a story. It's up to y'all. Either way, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm not mad. I'm not tripping. It's just however y'all play it. Like today when I got on live, I got a couple of super chats. I got a couple of new members. Now that put me in good spirits. Like, let's go. Let's get back cracking. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate me and I appreciate y'all. Like, it take a lot to give y'all these stories. Like, I don't ask y'all for money. Y'all don't even hit the like button or the share button. So it's like, come on, bro. Come on. The bare minimum y'all can do is not rush me. Ain't like I ask y'all for no money. Ain't like I ask y'all for super chats. You understand? And that's just me being real. Like, come on, bro. Y'all gonna rush me knowing y'all don't pay me? How does that make sense? The ones that rush didn't even donate. And that's fine. I'm not tripping, but it's like, don't rush me. Just wait till I get done with the story and I got you. You feel me? Like, when I do the story, you will get it. Don't worry about it. For the people that pay, they get a little extra privileges. But you non-subscribers don't. It's just what it is. Anyway, let's get into this story. So, you just gotta catch on to this one. So this story is about a group of men that know each other, you know, and we just gonna go from there with the names, cause y'all know I will fuck up a name and say a real name. Y'all already know. Um, so let's get into it. That's why I hate coming up with names. We gonna say Barack Trump, Barack Trump, motherfucking Interest Elba, goddamn, Michael B. Jordan. Just gonna put it like that. Shit. Goddamn Michael Interest Trump and goddamn Barack, right? Alright, so Michael and Barack been knowing each other for a long time. Trump know them too. And then Interest is somebody who came later on, far as like those three knew each other from junior high, elementary, high school. The Interest came in like the last year of high school. You feel me? So it's always been them three. You know, the Interest come along and everybody like, okay, who is this nigga? You know, the girls at the school like, ooh, you know how like you and your crew been really running shit, but then they be that outside nigga that come. And you know the outside nigga, he from Compton. You feel me? And this uppity, we'll just consider, we'll say, we ain't gonna, Lakewood ain't uppity, but we just gonna use Lakewood as an example. So you got these Lakewood niggas, got a Compton nigga coming to their school. So if you don't know what that mean like you got a hood nigga coming to a preparatory school. Like, stop playing. And you already know. When a hood nigga come to a prep school, they run shit. And that's just what it is. Cause you got the preppy niggas that been there all week, you know, all year. And they, you know, they fly, don't get me wrong, but they ain't got the swag of a hood nigga. It's just what it is, right? So, you know, Interest come to the school, Trump, Barack, and Michael, you know, they the three dudes. You feel me? They the three dudes. So Interest is the type of dude that keep to himself. You know what I'm talking about? He don't rock with nobody. He don't fool with nobody. He take love and friendship and all that real serious. Like, serious. You understand? He don't play with people. So, you know, he comes to the school. None of the dudes is really talking to him. You know, he ain't tripping. The females is just like, oh, who is that? Oh, who is that? Girl, I heard he had a gun charge. I heard he, you know, he went to jail. Girl, I heard he was shooting dice and the school got put out. You know, the rumors just circulating around the school like, baby, oh boy, he dangerous. You know what I'm talking about? I'm dangerous. You know what I'm talking about? Dangerous. You know, shit like that. So all the girls is on it, including Michael, Trump, and Barack girls because, you know, they girlfriends is the cheerleaders, the dancers. You know, they got the typical football, basketball, cheerleader relationships. Then you got this old hood nigga walking in, not giving a fuck, low key sagging, got his own swag to the uniform. You feel me? Yeah, y'all rocking the uniform all nice and neat, but he put the crisp on the uniform. You feel me? He the only one coming with the uniform creased up with the Chuck Taylors, you know, with the sweater, with the tie, but he making him look fly though. Like on some fly cribbing type shit, right? So everybody like, well damn, who was this nigga? Like, whoa, who was this? So, you know, a couple of days go by, he don't really talk to nobody. So this girl named, we just gonna call her Amanda. Amanda walk up to him and was like, hey, how you doing? He like, what's up? She like, you ain't from around here. He like, shit, obviously. She like, oh, okay, did I say something wrong? He like, nah, but what's up? Like, what you want? She was like, oh no, you know, I just wanted to come up here and speak to you, you know, and see how you doing. He like, I'm good. She was like, okay. She like, well, I'm a cheerleader. He like, I don't care. She like, you don't gotta be mean. He was like, and you didn't have to come over here and talk to me. So she turned around and she stormed off and she gonna tell Trump like, I was trying to be nice to him and he caught an attitude. So Trump taking upon himself to be huffy and puffy. You feel me? He feeling it in his soul that he need to go confront this hood nigga who just dissed his sister. Cause Amanda is Trump's sister. You feel me? He felt like, what? You dissing my sister. So Michael and Barack like, well, just leave it alone, bro. He like, no, no, no. They like, bro, leave it alone. Like, this a hood nigga, man. He fucking around, have his whole hood up here. We don't know. Now, remind you, they ain't talk to him. They all speculating who this man is, what he about. Yeah, he came from Compton, but that don't mean he a dummy. That don't mean none of that. But, you know, people just assuming because they know what city he come from, right? We go by or whatever. They in the lunch area and shit. You know, it's always that one nigga who think he hard at the school. They got his own crew. You feel me? So, old boy sitting in the cut by himself. You feel me? Doing him. They walk over there to him like, what's up, bro? He like, fuck out of here. They like, what? He like, you heard what I said. Get the fuck up out of here. They like, damn, bro. We was just coming to talk to you. Like, what's up? He like, I don't need. He like, what's up with y'all trying to come talk to me? He like, I don't need y'all to come talk to me. They like, we just trying to be nice. He like, I ain't asked y'all to be nice. I don't need you to be nice, my nigga. They like, damn. So, oh boy, he get offended. Like, well, this is my school. So the black dude jump up. He like, and what the fuck that supposed to mean? Oh boy was like, well, I'm just letting you know it's my school. And the black dude was like, I'm letting you know I don't give a fuck. So what's up? Oh boy was like, alright. Couple of more days go by. Oh boy, this black dude doing real good in school. You know what I'm talking about? Interest doing good in school. He ain't got no issues. He keep to himself, right? So this particular black girl named Tiffany approached him one day in the lunch area again. She like, how you doing? He like, what's up? But he got his head down. She was like, you not gonna look at me? And then he looked up. He was about to say something smart, but then he was like, ooh. She like, he like, what's up? She like, okay, you do smile. He like, yeah, I smile. She like, okay, what's your name? He like, my name Interest. She like, okay, I'm Tiffany. She like, oh, I heard you from Compton. That's the rumor. He was like, yeah, I'm from Compton. And she was like, but I also know you smart as hell. And he was like, how you know that? She was like, I was in the principal office and I heard them talking about you. She was like, you came to our school because you smart as fuck to really help us boost up our algorithm. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? To boost up what they got going on at the school. And he was like, yeah. And she was like, that's dope. She was like, let me show you around. Like, you know where everything at? He like, I pretty much figured it out. She was like, so you just go keep eating by yourself? He was like, you know, I fuck with who fuck with me. She was like, well, Amanda tried to come talk to you. And he was like, I'm cool on Amanda. Amanda ain't who I wanted to talk to. She said, then why you talking to me? He said, because you somebody I want to talk to. So she smiled. She like, stop it. She like, come on, let me show you around. So she walking him around doing lunch. They just talking. So everybody noticing that these two is moving around, talking. They walking up to the teachers. She like, this teacher nice, this, and that. This who you go to. Because she really a part of like the welcoming committee when you go to a new school. You know how they always appoint one person to take you around. But she said she didn't approach him in the beginning because he was kind of standoffish. But they vibing. They're vibing. So that day go on, he go home. His mama noticed, like, you smiling today? Like, you was okay with school? And he like, yeah, I met somebody named Tiffany. And she was like, okay. Tiffany, why you don't invite her over? He like, she just showed me around the school. We was just popping it, talking or whatever. She like, oh, well, Tiffany seems nice, better than that Amanda girl. He was like, yeah, she killing Amanda. You feel me? She was like, well, y'all got a dance coming up. Y'all got Winter Formal coming up. She was like, are you gonna go? He was like, nah. So Moms was like, can you please go, son? I just would love to have pictures of you in a tuxedo. Even if you don't take a date, son. Can you just go for me and take some pictures? And just, try to enjoy yourself. He was like, Mom, I don't really know how to, have fun the way I used to. He was like, but talking to Tiffany did make me, feel human again. His mom was like, I know we going through a lot, baby. You know what I'm saying? But I still want you to live and progress. You got a good opportunity. Like, they sought you out. They needed you. Like, he was like, okay, Mom. So he go back to school the next day. He see Tiffany again. He excited to see Tiffany. But this particular day, Tiffany just speak. And she keep walking. But she like, hey, but he wanted to engage in a conversation. And she really was busy that day, so she had to get on because she is on the committee, so she has to do stuff for like the dance and stuff like that. So that particular day, he just felt kind of, not shaded, but he felt kind of like, damn, she ain't come talk to me or whatever. So Amanda mosey her ass back on over there and was like, hi. He was like, hey. She was like, I'm sorry if we got off on the wrong foot. But, I just think you cool. And he like, you don't know me. She like, well, I'm just saying, I want to get to know you. I think I think you a nice person. So in his mindset then, he was just like, let me just stop being mean to the girl. She making an effort to be nice to me. So he being nice to her. And as he talking to Amanda, they actually having a good conversation. And it's actually flowing. The conversation flowing. So when he talking to Amanda, other girls walk over there and they all talking, and it's basically a center around him. Everything he's saying, the girls is laughing. That's how I go. So Trump taking upon himself when he see that interest is getting all the attention. You feel me? He insists on gaslighting Michael and Barack. I don't know what this particular day was, but they end up drinking the sauce. You feel me? So they go and approach him. And he like, Trump like, what was up with how you did my sister? She like, wait a minute, chill out. That was, a few days ago, and me and him cool. He like, nah, fuck that. Ain't nobody gonna be dissing my motherfucking sister. Oh boy, like, man, you better go on. I'm not the one. Trump like, you gonna be whoever I want you to be. Oh boy was like, you better watch your words so I make you eat them motherfuckers. Trump was like, you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. So he stood up. So now Trump like, oh, you wanna fight? You wanna fight? He was like, you talking all this shit, you don't wanna fight? Like, what? He like, what we talking about? Cause what we talking for if you ain't trying to do nothing? Trump wasn't trying to do shit. You understand? He was popping it and then got embarrassed. So all the girls was like, Michael and goddamn Barack like, bro, come on. You on some bullshit. Like, let it go. So later on that day, it's basketball season and shit. So Barack felt bad at what Trump did, like trying to go press him. So he ended up seeing him solo bolo and walked up to him like, "Hey, bro, Trump be on some bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? Don't even, don't even trip off him." Interest like, "Man, I ain't tripping, cause I could have just fucked him over." You understand? They like, "Well, I'm glad you didn't." You know what I'm saying? So Barack like, "Man, you don't play basketball?" He like, "Yeah, I'll do a little something, something." He like, "Man, come to the tryout. Come get on the team with us, bro." He like, "Nah, I don't know about all that." He like, "Bro," he like, "Man, these boys ain't no good." He like, "Man, you can get your shine on." He was like, "You probably can get you a scholarship." Like, bro. And my boy was like, "I ain't worried about a scholarship." He like, "Come on, man, we all need one." He not knowing. Oh boy, locked in. He don't need nothing. You understand? The boy from Compton locked in. He don't need nothing. You understand? So Barack is gassing him up like, "Come on, bro. Okay, look, bro. Even if you don't want to join the team, just come to the practice, bro." He like, "Come on." So Interest called his mama like, "Hey, I'ma stay and look at the basketball tryout." His mama excited like, "You met another friend? Like, oh my god." He like, "Mom, chill out before I come home." You know what I'm talking about? Don't be too excited. Chill out. I'm just trying to learn something new. You feel me? So he go to practice. When he go to practice, the coach look at him sitting there, and the coach like, "Who is that?" He like, "That's the new boy, whatever. He from Compton." The coach like, "Oh, okay, woo woo." So he's sitting there. They running their plays and shit. The coach go talk to him like, "How you doing, young man?" He like, "How you doing?" Whatever they talk. He was like, "I see you over here looking kind of like you want to get on my field." Hold on, y'all. I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. He like, "You looking like you want to get on my field." He like, "Man, I used to do a little something, something, but that was with my dad." And he was like, "Okay." So he was like, "Just let me see what you can do." He was like, "Run this." I'm gonna just say a 1-2, right? He like, "You know what that is?" Oh boy, like, "Yeah." Like, "Yeah." So a boy get on the field and run it, right? He run it. The coach like, right? Now he tell him, "Hey, do a 1-on-1 with Michael." I'm talking about, "Hey, Interest coming at me." On the nigga, you understand? They like, "Oh." The coach like, "Come on, man. Come on, bro. Join the team." He like, "Nah." And as they praise him, like, "Come on, bro. Come on, come on." They excited. He like break down, throw the ball, grab his shit, and he leave out. Everybody looking like, did we do something wrong? Because they trying to understand why he's so upset. You know what I'm saying? He leave and go home. It's about 2 hours later. He in his room. All you hear is a. His mama like, who at our house? So his mama go in there and get her gun because she ain't playing no games. She grab her gun. She go to the door. She like, "Who is it?" He like, "It's Coach." We just say to Coach Tyler. "It's Coach Tyler." She like, "Coach Tyler from Meadow High School." She like, what you want?" He like, can I speak to you for a minute?" She was like, "It's 8 o'clock at night." He was like, "I know it's late. I do apologize. I'll step off the porch and you can come out and just talk to me." She like, "Okay." So he bag up. She notices him. She like, "How you doing?" The coach looking down, and she come out the door. She still got her pistol, next to her, cause she don't know who the fuck it is. Her and the coach lock eyes. The coach has seen the most beautifulest woman he done ever seen in his life. He like, you Interest, mama?" She like, "Yeah." He like, "Hey, earlier your son was playing. I asked him to, run a play with a couple of my guys. He did, and he was amazing. As we was praising him, he ran out It wasn't sitting right on my heart, so I had to come see, was he okay and did I do something? So the mom was like, let me put my gun down. She put it back in the house. She closed the door behind her. And then she proceeds to tell the coach, like, I appreciate you. And he was like, thank you. He was like, I'm not trying to overstep my boundaries. I'm just trying to understand that I do something. And she was like, my husband passed away. He was like, I'm sorry for your loss. He was like, my husband was in a car accident. My husband got hit by a drunk driver. She was like, my son survived. And my husband was my son's biggest supporter when it came to basketball. She was like, my son ain't touched a basketball in over a year. She said, so the fact that he picked one up, she was like, I am full blown amazed. And he was like, is there any way I could talk to him? And she was like, yeah. She told him, you can come in. He came in the house. He sat down. She went and got her son. He respectfully sat down and was like, hey, coach. And the coach was like, look, I just got through talking to your mom. And he looked at his mom, and his mom looked at him like, I'm sick of you moping around. I need you to, it's time to move on. We ain't forgetting your daddy, but we still gotta live, That's the look she gave him. And he he gave her a look like, and so the coach was like, look, I'm so sorry for your loss. He was like, I know I could never replace your dad. I'm not trying to replace him. He said, but I know if your dad was your biggest supporter, I for sure can support you just like your dad can. He said, if you just give me time to work with you, I really will want you to play on the team. He was like, you got amazing abilities, and I don't want you to miss out on opportunities because you're hurting. He was like, let's heal together. And the coach tell him, I lost my dad. I lost my dad to cancer. He said, I know it ain't like an accident. He said, but it's still the same pain. He said, so I understand. So old boy kind of broke down, cried a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And they had a good conversation, and old boy was like, all right, I'll join the team. But really, him, coach, and the mama was crying. So on his way out the door, he tell the mom, he said, I can't help but say this. You are absolutely gorgeous. He said that anybody that get with you is going to be the luckiest man on earth. She was like, thank you. But she needed that. She needed that moment to remember that she was beautiful and that she did deserve to be loved. Just facts. So the next day he go to practice. They all like, you back, bro? So now Michael and fucking Barack, they excited. You feel me? They're excited. Like, they're happy he finna be on the team. But Trump like, nah. He just got a vendetta with him. Like, it's crazy. So now, I guess Trump's starting to feel like, nigga, you trying to take my friend away from me. You feel me? So, they've been practicing all week. And so, like I said, the dance is coming up. So, the day he started practice, the very next day, right, after practice, Tiffany is a cheerleader. And so, Tiffany approached him and was like, oh, you joined the team. And he was kind of shady with her. He was like, yeah. And she was like, why you dry? He was like, shit, I'm dry as your high was the other day. And she was like, no, it wasn't like that. He was like, it's all good. Maybe everybody need they fix from the old city boy from Compton. Basically saying like, oh, maybe I'm the charity case because I'm from Compton. Everybody want to help the hood boy. She like, no, it wasn't like that. She was like, I just had so much going on. He like, for sure. Keep doing what you do. And she just like, what the fuck? Because she really like him. But she just really was busy. So now her feelings is hurt. You know, she kind of like, damn. So as he walking out, she was like, fuck that. And she ran to that nigga and she got to the door. Wait a minute, hold on. As she got to the door, as he got to the door, she closed that motherfucker and was like, no, you finna talk to me. She said, did I make you feel some type of way? He was like, you can't make me feel no type of way. She said, clearly I did. She said, if I made you feel some type of way, say it so I can apologize to you. He was shocked because he ain't never had nobody press him like that. You feel me? And then he was like, nah, my bad. I was tripping. I got my own issues. You know, it's not even you. I apologize. I'm sorry. So now he kind of his feelings because he realized he snapped on her. He got his eyes is watering up. He walk away and she like, stop running. She was like, so are you taking me to the dance or not? And she was like, I'm wearing green. And he just was like, she was like, so are you taking me to the dance or not? She go grab her folder, write her number down and her address, write the date of the dance, told him to buy the tickets, and she'll be waiting to be picked up at 6 o'clock. He could do nothing but smile. He like, you serious? She like, I'm serious. I already got my dress. I don't have a date. He was like, I'll be there. She was like, don't play with me. He was like, I'll be there. So boom, he go home. He looking at his mama. She like, what? He like, she like, what, son? He like, I got a date. His mama like, oh my God, you asked somebody to the dance? You asked somebody to the dance? He was like, no. And she was like, then how you got a date? He was like, well, I kind of like was rude to her. His mama like, you was rude to a woman? Why was you rude to a woman? Why would you? He like, let me just explain. So he explained what happened. And he told his mama how she was like, you're going to pick me up. His mama was like, I like her. I need to meet this Tiffany girl. Call her. He was like, mama. She like, y'all going to a dance together. Call her. He pick up the phone. He call her. He like, hey, can I speak to Tiffany? She like, that's her. Whatever. And then his mom in the background like, are you serious about the dance? Tiffany laughing. Like, yes, I'm serious about the dance. So Tiffany mama hear her talking. And his mama talking in the background. So Tiffany mama like, let me speak to his mama. And his mama, they get on the phone. They talking. She like, oh, so your son taking my daughter? She like, yeah, and I like your daughter's style. Make my son get right. They talking so much. They on the phone for about an hour. Before you know it, they like, girl, where you stay at? She like, whoopty whoop whoop. She like, girl, you know you stay around the corner from us. He didn't even know she stayed around the corner. She like, girl, we can walk to each other's house. His mama like, I got a bottle of wine. Her mama like, shit, I got 2 glasses. She was like, my husband in there asleep and her ass doing homework. She was like, come on, Tiffany, we finna go around the corner. She done got her 2 glasses. They sitting out on the porch. Tiffany walking around the corner with her mama. His mama on the porch with the wine bottle. Then him and Tiffany, they outside in the front talking in the little chairs. The mama and them on the porch. Tiffany and Interest go in the house. And he like, so what color green you wearing? You know, I want to make sure my suit, you know, match you or whatever. She was like, well, maybe I could take a picture or I could give you a piece of the fabric that we didn't use and you could get it. He was like, oh, that'd be nice or whatever. She was like, I'll bring it to school tomorrow. So they talking and they asking, you know, when your birthday, they realized they both turned at 18 in like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? They talking about what schools they want to go to, what colleges and all this. And he was saying, you know, I got accepted to this, and this. But I don't know if that's what I really want to do, you know, da-da-da-da. She was like, I know. I want to start a business in this. He said, that's crazy because I want to go into animation. So they realized they clicked more. Like, they really had the same type of goals. So she like, yeah, I want to get married. I want to be married before I'm 30. I want to have kids. He like, that's what I'm on. He was like, my daddy always told me a man who find a wife find a good thing. He was like, that's why I don't really be on females like that. He was like, I can't just be giving myself to anybody. They feeling each other. They done talk. The mama and the two mamas that been on the porch all goddamn day. They done went and got another bottle. You understand? They is having a good time. So the mama was saying, you know, your son on that team gotta watch them Trump motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And so she was like, what is it? She was like, you know, they very territorial. Like, she was like, you know, this school is cool. She was like, but you know, we still black. And it's still kind of funny. She like, oh, okay, I totally understand. So, baby, it's time for the dance. It's time for the dance. Baby, she didn't come with the green two-strap dress, you know, low cut with the high split, very Jessica Rabbit type style. You know, he got the all black with the green, little glittery cover, little vest and shit, the bow tie, the man, fly. They go. They have a great time at the dance. They basically act like ain't nobody at the dance but them two. Now, Tiffany is a girl who always had body yada yada, you understand? But you know, she wasn't the one everybody was looking at because Tiffany didn't wear the long wigs and all that. Tiffany wore her natural hair. Tiffany wore like locks. She was very just herself. You know, she gets silk presses and shit. You know, Tiffany very regular, but beautiful. But because she wasn't the hot in the ass type of young lady, you know, she never got no attention. But baby, when Tiffany stepped out in that dance, they realized she was a baddie. You understand? Tiffany was killing them. You understand? Tiffany stepped out and that motherfucker and said, here I go. Here I go. Baby, they danced the night away. You understand? They had a ball. So in the midst of the dance, Michael and Barack and them like, what's up, bro? Y'all been into each other all night. He like, man, bro, I don't want to dance with y'all. I'm dancing with my lady. And they was like, yo, lady? He was like, yeah, my lady. And so Trump was like, he was like, I guess you like leftovers. Motherfucking interest said, I'm going to tell you like this. It could be leftovers. It could be ran over. It could be whatever. Once it become mine, it'll never be the same. Period. Like, nigga, like, the fuck? I don't give a fuck. He was like, everybody that's with somebody, nigga, was with somebody else. I don't give a fuck about her being with you. So Michael was like, nigga, you never fucked. So why are you acting like you just, like, you fucked with Tiffany like that? He like, nigga, you went out with Tiffany, she called you a clown, bro. He was like, I'm getting sick of you. Because Michael and them at this time is just like over Trump. Just trying to be funny. You know what I'm talking about? So, Trump is the mixed boy. I've got to tell y'all, Trump is mixed. You feel me? So, he very much try to play on both sides. If you know what I mean. He plays on both sides. So, they was like, stop it, bro. Like, you keep trying to say shit, but if he really get into it with you, you know you can't fight. He like, I can fight. So, Interest like, bro, what do you want to do, my nigga? Like, at this point, because we on the same team, you mad about a bitch, what's up? We can go outside to the back. Trump like, let's go. Michael like, nigga, you can't fight. He like, I can fight. Michael like, you can't fight, bro. You got beat up by a girl. Like, your sister beat you up. I just don't hit her back because she my sister. He like, alright, bro. This dude from Compton. He like, what? Because he from Compton, it's supposed to matter. He talking shit. He like, I don't give a fuck about no ghetto ass nigga. They like, bro, that's how you really feel, huh? He talking shit. Like, y'all supposed to have my back. Y'all dick riding this motherfucker. He like, we ain't dick riding nobody, bro. Before you know it, nigga, Michael take off on it. Boom! Drop him. He like, man, don't even touch him. He like, because he just trying to fuck with your basketball career. He like, I play basketball because I can play and for the ladies. He like, I ain't looking for no scholarship, bro. Don't fuck off nothing. Interest like, I keep telling y'all, I'm secured in mine. But I don't play with nobody. So the next day they leave the dance. The weekend they all go out. They have a good time. Michael, Interest, and Barack. They all go out with all they ladies. Tiffany, all the girls go out. They girlfriends. They have a good time all weekend. So once they get back to school Monday, they got a game on Friday. So they preparing. They practicing all week. Trump ain't been to school. So here come Wednesday. The police come to the school. And everybody like, what the fuck the police doing here? So the police like, where is Interest, Barack, and Michael? And they like, what y'all looking for them for? They like, for assault. On who? Bitch, on Trump. Interest like, I ain't touched this motherfucker. They like, but did you threaten him? He like, what? Let me call my mama. So everybody done hopped on the phone to call their mamas. Their mamas coming to the school. They like, well, he made this report. We gotta arrest y'all. They like, what? They like, we gotta arrest y'all. Baby. So they take all three boys to jail. But where Trump fucking up, where he fucked up ass, he keep forgetting it. This fight happened at the school in front of everybody. So now they got chances to get their witnesses and everybody that saw what went on and know what's going on. So once they got booked in and they posted bail the same day, like their parents got them out. Well, not really post bail because they was minors, right? But once they got booked in and they got released, right? That nigga Trump dropped the shit like a couple of days later. So when he come back to school on some high power shit. Like, can't nobody fuck with me because y'all will go to jail. But what he just did was fuck up all they lanes, right? Because they all play basketball. So you just fucked that up because now they got an arrest on their record. You get what I'm saying? So now Trump just popping it. Now he done separated himself because he got his own crew now. He got a bunch of millions that's following him, right? Because Trump do got money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of people dick ride him and will never tell him the truth because he got what they want. So now he done bought a gang of friends around him. And you know what happened when niggas got money, how niggas get to acting around them. They get to acting all high power and shit. So you know that shit wasn't looking good. So baby, motherfucking Interest is like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna beat his ass for real because we gonna get charged regardless. Now, it's time for the game. The coach telling Trump, yeah, you not playing. You might well sit this out. Ain't nothing. I see what you got going on. You feel me? So they play the game. When he sit Trump out, Trump called his parents, say whatever he say. Now, come Monday, when they get back to school, they calling the coach in because they like, oh, you discriminating on him? Because he biracial? This, and that. He like, huh? What the fuck is y'all talking about? No, he had to sit down because he a trash ass player. Fuck you mean? And we finally got a squad that do right. Like, so Trump is on a warpath at this point. Oh, but baby, that ain't even where it stops. So let me put y'all up on game like this. So now everybody go home and baby, it's a knock at the door. Oh baby, when Interest mama come to the motherfucking door, bitch, this motherfucker go